We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious
Let's see what these motherfucking Dolphins here for.
Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D, as their guys will do battle with the Miami Dolphins.
You selling me? You selling me?
It's an Indian summer afternoon.
Let me see what a nigga selling you.
Football, and off we go
nigga.
On EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
All y'all niggas that join session, join.
Here's the man who's led the league in rushing twice in 3 seasons, Ezekiel Elliott.
So he's played 7 yards.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
I'm streaming. This nigga ain't posted yet, though.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott.
Oh.
He'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his 2nd rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League.
Come on, tonight, post a stream, bro.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
They're not ready for this, man.
There you go.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soft. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hey, box truck. Hey! 52's the mark.
Oh, he's got a little daylight.
There's a Bella. Niggas join session. Go ahead, subscribe.
Touchdown. And he is Bella with his first career.
Go ahead, subscribe, niggas that join session.
His guys are able to strike first.
Subscribe. I want to see what type of set this nigga got.
Forbath able to convert the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
3 plays.
Out is the kickoff as they run up and send this one away.
3 plays, nigga. Go ahead and subscribe. You niggas want to watch some. You niggas want to watch some greatness. Hold on.
Rosen and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run with a 2nd-year man from ASU, Kalen Ballage. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. They're 2nd and a yard from the 34. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage.
That's 1 no huddle.
On 3rd and 1, Rosen looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one years away.
Don't play with me.
Now Austin. A About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
Alert, 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 alert. Check 4, check 4.
On second down, Elliott. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Check back, check back. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Up, up.
3rd and short yardage, Mayfield. He's going to find his man. That's Tavon Austin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. Mayfield now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay?
I'm about to start using that other nigga though.
It's your wide receivers, everyone now.
The other nigga got 93 speed, 93 excel.
If they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
God,
and that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
No. Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure.
What side is the ball on? I got no more
and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Come on,
they'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And now it's 4th down. And Forbath will put this one through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Rosen looking to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, you know, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Fielded at about the 28. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Meanwhile, taking a look at what's going on in KC. And the Ravens have opened it up a bit, leading by a couple of scores. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses.
Let's go.
Mayfield on 1st down. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down. The last time we saw Jason Witten on a football field instead of the broadcasting booth was, of course, 2 years ago, 2017. He had 63 catches, 560 yards, 5 touchdowns. It was his 11th Pro Bowl that season for a man who came into the league back in 2003. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
I got a fucking set.
With his first
I got a set.
NFL touchdown. And the Cowboys, they
Fuck,
push
nigga
on
got
in
no
front
set.
further. Forbath to add the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
That boy says stretches is his kryptonite. Stretches his kryptonite.
To return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Nigga say he can't stop stretches.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down.
Boy, I'm going to tell you that right now.
Situation, they've had to punt it away twice. So
and I ain't even running the ball as much as I usually do.
What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
I ain't even running that shit as much as I usually run that hole.
Here's 2nd and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now it's Rosen. He's going deep for Brown.
Oh, I didn't move that safety over.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
That was my fault.
John Brown, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They've done nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
So much pain in my body, I'm in surgery.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Check 15.
Mayfield to throw it. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Hey, high 7.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he's looking long for Witten. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Give him 32 on the play.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there.
Check. Pilot, 64. Weak.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Come on, boy. You got regular.
From the pistol, here's Elliott. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
First down, Mayfield. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run with Elliott. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Check 24, check 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
If there was one area that the coach emphasized in our pregame meeting, it was red zone offense.
And the sense I got from that, and I think you did as well, they weren't real happy with how they were executing previously, so they put a lot of time and effort into it because getting points is paramount. Doesn't matter what you do otherwise, don't leave the red zone without putting points on the board.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott, and the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. They come up in an offset eye. 2nd and goal from the 1. Here's Mayfield. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
I know. I seen it too. And when he get on that shit, that boy a beast.
And Forbath will put this one through. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard
get the ball
deep.
back in the half, I'm going to score.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Rosen on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came up with
I don't like that.
Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
That was the most passing yards? I thought it was the most receiving yards.
The play fake to Balaj. Now Rosen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to record his 5th sack of the season. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep.
No plays that made me think that this nigga got a playbook.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
I'm trying to figure out, though. I'm trying to figure out where his playbook at. Like, you said the man got played, bro. Oh, that's the nigga. No. Nah.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. We often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too.
They're scripting something
that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They run it with Balaj. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Looking for to put Balaj on the
consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
Come on, Van Der Esch.
Confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football.
No, I think he's about to be running him. He's about to start running with him a lot.
Van Der Esch, third in the NFL in tackles as a rookie last year. There on the stop. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run here with Balaj. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A Miami first down on a 14-yard pickup.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, Rosen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half.
That little-ass nigga Wilson actually went up there and jumped for the ball like that.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly
what do you got?
Shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
That nigga stay getting challenges, though, bro.
From the gun, it's Rosen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one.
Damn, boy. Y'all niggas put up some yards, boy.
So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go with this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
What you was doing?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points.
I'm assuming he was doing screen plays.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And he's taken down, but able to
try to get this nigga some screen plays or something, bro.
It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up
that
the
shit
first.
Crazy.
These Cowboys looking good here at AT&T Stadium. Of course, they were really good in this building last year. 7-1 in their 8 games played at home. The only loss was on a Monday night to Tennessee. Mayfield down. That ball complete to Isabella. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. It's a gain of 34. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
This little nigga Isabella getting his head rocked, boy.
And again, it's Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right.
What?
Touchdown!
Motherfucker Mayfield throwing dimes.
Amari Cooper, his second touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
We just saw one of the benefits of a quarterback having mobility. Scrambled around, kept the play alive, and then found a receiver open downfield for a touchdown.
Now Forbath for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Nigga said my team bailing me out. What my team? What this nigga talking about? Nigga don't know why I stretch his ass to death if I want to.
This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must be a heck of a halftime speech.
I knew that was coming. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Check, check. Shoot. Watch the shoot.
Now Balad. The tackle by Robert Quinn. From the 38, Rosen. Incomplete. This is Albert Wilson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Rosen now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10.
Showing up 61. Matchbox lights.
Rosen off the play action. And he completes it to Wilson. A good pickup there at 22.
He knew I wasn't coming through.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On first down, it's Rosen. That's complete to his tight end.
Come on, Jones. How you cannot stick
a down inside the 15.
Should be able to stick him, Jones, for real.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. From the red zone now, here's Rosen on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use
Lord
his
knows
legs.
I wanted to knock his fucking head off.
Scramble, it's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. Pressure comes, and down goes Rosen. Christian Covington coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Rosen will throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
On the road doing shows all alone. And another nigga see living wrong.
That turnover might just about do it here. 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart.
He's got
Man, hell no.
And he'll be out of bounds.
Fuck no. You think he like that?
45, 33 yards that time.
Bro, he had his thing. You think it was like that? I don't want to hear that shit, man.
Coverage has been a problem all game long.
Fuck nigga ain't like, fuck nigga ain't no shit.
It's been confidence, because even if they had the right coverage, they still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
This puts ass cracker is the brother.
The line of scrimmage, just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Play fake. Mayfield.
Oh, good pick. And the fuck nigga gonna just stand up.
By Jerome Baker. 20.
I read it too late.
He will score. Touchdown.
I tried to get it done.
Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove. What are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
I should have been through it. That was my fault anyway. Nigga, pick your play.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Check 26, check 26. Alert, 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 alert. Regular. Under crush. Hurry, like that.
Back to it after the pick 6, Mayfield. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Mayfield now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. This one caught by Isabella. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Mayfield. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that's going to be intercepted.
Oh, they let him keep his fucking...
Xavier Howard.
Let the man keep his fucking feet in, bro.
It kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy, because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
He sets to fire deep. And that is
You don't believe
incomplete.
that.
Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Rosen. Forced out to his left. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete.
Oh.
And some room to work. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
You gonna get some pressure on this fuck
A
nigga
big
real
play
fast.
there for the Dolphins. 46 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They'll run it now out of the gun. Give them maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Then they made me do a fucking man all blitz. He called me in my adjustment.
Touchdown. Albert Wilson, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point up and good by Sanders.
Okay.
And now things
Time to
get
run the
more
ball.
interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Nah.
So just a 3-point game now.
When shit like that happen, I already know what type of game they on.
And a fair catch signaled for.
I already know what type
and
of game
taken
man on.
successfully.
Man on some fuck shit right now.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, he picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up
Big
first
Witten
and
did what he
10.
supposed to do. Secure hands.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. Flushed out right. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Mayfield to throw it. Steps away to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Here's Mayfield. Flush to his right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, Took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Running with Elliott. And he is not going
Oh, that boy got to stop.
They stop him for no gain. Ezekiel Elliott.
He got a game.
Get it past the marker. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. Now it's Rosen. And that's off the mark.
No, he ain't, bro. I'm telling you, he's not. Bro, I'm not even playing my game, bro.
They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
Rosen to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
Now in desperation, this is caught at the 20.
Oh, that boy driving.
In the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. Here's Rosen. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
I read that shit all the way. I know where he wanted to go to. I knew he wanted to go to him.
Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got this one.
I can get a break with this nigga Isabella right now.
So this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Regular.
Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. But, Charles, we saw a comeback bid fall just a little short, but give them credit. They were able to hold on, withstand that comeback, and ultimately win it by the slim margin.
And bottom line, when it's all said and done, they don't ask you how
that
much
man
you
tried,
win by.
bro.
They just want to know, did you win? And that they did.
So for the Cowboys, it's back-to-back
I'm trying to
victories now after
spaz
the
for
Week
fucking
1
Isabella
defeat
just
as
to
they
fucking
move
get
to
your
2-1.
game up, nigga,
And
with
they
all
will
these
hit the
damn
road
receiving
next week
yards these
for a
niggas
date
got.
with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they too
I had
will
enough.
exit
Yo,
with
what
a
you mean?
2-1
All I needed is
record.
one more
And they'll get
long
a chance to
yard.
redeem themselves at home next week.
Bro, one more ball would have put me up there close on the board. I'm about to find out right
Charles
now.
Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
We got, hold on. 152. One more deep ball would have, I'm telling you, one more deep ball would have put me up there.